This is Heat Live, presented by eShore. That is your final score. The San Antonio Spurs played well from beginning to end, once again, and now have a very commanding and daunting for the Miami Heat 3-1 lead in this best-of-7 series in the finals 2014. Parker was good enough to get it going right over Mario Chalmers. I mean, that's a tone setter. That
is, and he's consistently able to go one-on-one and get into that paint. And look at the action right here on the ball movement again. Danny Green, who's a really good three-point shooter on a dribble handoff with Diaw beyond the arc there on the corner.
And then Bosch, thank you very much. A little blow by, showing a little something, but then more Parker. Now Leonard gonna fall. It's gonna be crazy right here on this one. Ball skipping out to Ginobili, and then here comes the Parker. I mean, this is how it all went.
Yeah, I mean, you think you play great defense for 23.5 seconds, and he's able to knock that one down, fading away from 18 feet.
LeBron being LeBron, splitter seriously. Into the first, though, Spurs up 26-17. Splitter. Payback's the only way back. Mills, nice bouncer. Gets to Splitter. And then Green. I mean, when you're faking it out here, okay? Yep. And making it.
That's a tough shot because you're off balance and off rhythm there because you had to come flat-footed. He makes that look easy.
Mr. Diaw had 9 assists. That's one of them. That was pretty
gorgeous. Look at the double team. Bosch trying to help Wade. Splitter goes baseline side, so there's no help defense there, and he takes advantage.
Ray Allen. Yeah, see, now that's how you pause it.
Yeah, back at you again. Has Green go flying by, and boy, Popovich really got into Green on that timeout.
Time for the all my sons move of the game. This one that makes you a little angry.
Whew, man, he is top of the box. Look how high he is coming flying in there. Running start, no one putting a body on Kawhi Leonard, one of his 5 offensive rebounds.
James loses the rock, but then puts it in. As LeBron James shot enough to rise and elevate, hitting 4 of his 8 three-pointers. And then, ooh, that's how you do it right there. That's a one-hander. It's all LeBron all the time here in the third quarter, Johnny.
Yeah.
Really just injecting himself, thank goodness.
You're not kidding. 19 of 21 points in the quarter. LeBron really got it going. And you can see the Spurs kind of let him go one-on-one here. They didn't help as much on Leonard, and LeBron took advantage in a lot of different categories, this time diving to the front of the rim without having the ball in his hands.
And then Duncan wanted to break up our highlight because he just thought it was too much LeBron. So he just goes one hand from Diaw. That's how you had 9 assists. Because here comes LeBron. He's back. LeBron James from the S in finals.
That's deep, by
Come
the way.
on, man.
That's deep.
And it's deep, too. That's the end of the third quarter. Spurs up 81-57. Let's go to the fourth. Wade weaving. Wade, tough night. 3 of 13 went in for him on Wade to 10 points. That was a rough run for him. And then, of course, Boris is the one dishing to everyone here. Ginobili pounds Boris, a little scissor kick. Wasn't necessary, but there's Mills.
And Mills gave him a great lift. 14 points off the bench for him. Really accurate beyond the arc.
Schwackums from Leonard. And then James Jones. He does what the gunslinger does, okay? Sling it! You get in there, you get the call. What are you standing there for? Yeah, that man in 2 minutes and 43 seconds got the rock up 4 times, 3 of them from 3, and made them all. Start your tweets. 107-86. I was right, my bad.
The game offensively, and he did. Scored the 19 points, as you said. Most of those came in the third quarter. And so he did a good job trying to lead his team, but he was struggling early. And part of that, Eric, was because they weren't getting the ball in a good position to shoot. They weren't moving the ball well. They only had 13 assists for 32 field goals. Then in the third quarter, he got hot. They started going to him right from the box. He went around the corner on one of the plays, took his man to the basket, trying to hit threes. He did that right there, as you see. He was 4 of 8 from the three-point line, had 4 free throws, and he tried to carry this team. Normally, you'd be able to do that if the Heat defense kicks in. It didn't happen tonight.
Thought that was really bad for Miami because they they became, again, very one-dimensional with really LeBron having to do the bulk of the scoring. This is him early, and he did most of his work going to the rim. Look at the way he finishes with the right hand on the ball fake, drawing Duncan out. He's got the advantage on Duncan with the speed. So if he can get him away from the basket, you know, he really can beat him. And then he can use that mid-range jumper right here. You see him set him up, quick jab step with the left foot to back Duncan off, create a little bit of space and raise up. But Bosh, to me, needs to be getting, 18 shots a game at this point. They need his production offensively.
107-89 as the Spurs came out on fire. Put a double nickel up at halftime to only 36 for your Miami Heat. Just a push in the second half, but the gap was wide enough for the Spurs to hang on. They were led once again by Kawhi Leonard in his effort to double up 20 and 14 as he elevates without hesitation. Make sure you're back with us on Sunday. We'll have our post-game coverage Heat Live as soon as everything is over in San Antonio, but the party starts at 6:30. PTV on Heat.com. All the pregame white-hot yummy goodness you could ever need. This has been a presentation of Sunsports, your exclusive home for Miami Heat basketball. For Kristen Hewitt, John Crotty, Eric Reed, Tony Fiorentino, and our entire Sunsports team, I am Jason Jackson. Good night, South Florida.